So today I'm with Maleka, who's the National Sales Manager for FEW Eurodrive, but I know that it goes well beyond just this nation. But before we talk about that, Norman, share with us a little bit about where we find ourselves actually today. This doesn't look like a manager's office.
No, most definitely. This is not a conventional manager's office. Today we are actually in our Drive Academy. This is where we do all our training. As you can see in the room here, we've got quite a number of products, a diverse product portfolio from FEW. So this is our training facility, which forms part of the services that we offer as FEW. So as you can see from outside, we are right next to the workshop. On the other side, we've got the production facilities there where we assemble gearboxes. So we are in the heart of the operations for FEW. This is where we produce our products and services. Yeah?
So we're in the working part of your enterprise.
Absolutely.
Now, Norman, a couple of other things. Obviously, you've been with the company, I understand, for quite a long time, and therefore you probably understand precisely what the objectives of FEW Eurodrive are. But first speak to us about the sort of the geographic footprint for which you find yourself responsible, because clearly it's not just South Africa.
That's correct. FEW, this is the head office, yeah? So this is the head office. We've got a number of branches across the country. We've got a branch, an office in Nelspruit, where we do assembly as well, same as Joburg, where we also assemble our large industrial gear units. We also have an office in Cape Town. We have an office in KZN, as well as an office in PE. So where we are now with head office, my responsibilities is basically looking after sales for FEW South Africa as a whole, but this extends further to across the border, our neighboring countries. We've got an exports department that looks after those countries, such as your Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and so forth. We also have an office in Tanzania, which is supported from FEW South Africa.
And tell me a little bit about the product the company sells. I mean, I know it's a well-known company, but just share with us a little bit about what is it that the product brings to the industry in this area.
Absolutely. I think we can start with where we are. This is the Drive Academy, where you will see a composition, a lot of electronics products. So FEW, we cover quite a wide range of products in our portfolio. We've got electronics, which is formed by VSDs, mechatronic drives. We also do electric motors. We do gearboxes from the smallest one to the IG unit. So our product portfolio is quite diverse, and we service almost all the industries. You'll find us in food and beverage. You'll find us in automotive. You'll find us in cement industry, materials handling, conveying applications, hoisting applications on cranes. As you can see outside, we've got a crane here that is running on FEW products, our VSD portfolio there, as well as our geared units. So we offer a wide range of products. As we can see where we are now, we've tried to display as much as we can. We've got our mechatronic drive there, which we call the movie gear. This is a combination of electronics and mechanical coming into one to form one product.
And then the one thing I do want to explore a little bit is this facility, the training facility. I find that very interesting because clearly there's a focus, there's a need to ensure that clients are absolutely trained on the product and therefore understand what that product can do. And I think that's significant. This facility's been operational for how long?
This has been, it's been quite a while now. We are approaching probably 4 years.
Wow.
3 to 4 years since we have established this facility, and I must say we have done quite well. The response was phenomenal. I mean, as it is this year, we are fully booked with training. Tomorrow we've got training, a systems integrators open day. So we've invited OEMs and system integrators to come through to FEW so that we can share with them the vast product that we've got and the use of this product, because that is the most important thing that you can share with your customers, so that they apply the products themselves in the right applications. They use the product so that they can get the benefits out of the product.
So they learn what can you do with the product, how do you apply the product, but more than that, I'm sure they then understand what else that product can do for them. Absolutely. What are the other options, how can they then further improve?
Absolutely, that is quite important for FEW, to share that knowledge with our customers.
And what I love about this venue, I can feel that we're in a working environment. This really is fantastic, and I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks.